guys, welcome back to the channel. So I'm just after the consultation and of course with the agreement of the client, I'm sharing here a few interesting yogas so we can learn together what they mean in the chart. So always before the consultation, I'm asking for 7 events. This is for the sake of rectification of the chart. So I have already seen that this person was very much into the universities, learning and languages. So when I saw this chart, the first thing which caught my attention is that Jupiter, Mercury in the 10th house. We know that this yoga is responsible for learning and teaching. This is the relationship between the student and teacher. That is in Cancer, and Moon is also in the sign of Virgo. So we see that Parivartana is there, 10th and 12th Parivartana. So this is Dainya Parivartana. It is not always auspicious because it is related to expenses, or it can be related to expenses, for example, in matters of traveling, because 12th house is also showing the foreign travel. So that's true in this case, and this is a big dilemma for the person because the person is spending half year in Poland, half year in UK. So all the time switching between these two countries. And Mercury and the Moon, this yoga is very important when it comes to medicine. So this is very important for things like yoga, and this person is learning meditation and yoga, is making courses like Vinyasa, Yoga Nidra and so on, and has aspiration to teach that in the future. So we see that in this chart, because it's in Cancer, we have this connection to Mercury and Moon, definitely this person will be pushed in such direction. And I said that yes, now the 5th dasha, this is the time when this is starting, and this person has founded the company in that time related to language, so now she is into that. Here I also said that she is working with technical things, and she said no, that's not the case. And then I said, yeah, but you may work for things like technical companies like Google, and she, yes, I was working for Google. And she also admitted she was working for security companies. This could be antivirus and so on. This is all this Mars on the Aruda Lagna, because Mars is forcing us to work for either technical or security companies. So I know, okay, Aruda is in the 9th with the Mars, and the second from Aruda, how she is sustained, we have that Jupiter Mercury, which shows this languages, and this is 10th house, which is showing that she is working as a freelancer, and that's also true in this case. Now we see that the main affliction is the 11th house, and I said that this has to do with the relationships, and this has to do with her ambivalence when it comes to taking decisions. I said that because the Lagna Lord Venus is involved, so Lagna Lord is all about the decisions, and the Rahu and Saturns are creating such confusions where person is presented with many ideas. So on positive, this can give a transitor, someone who is breaking the barriers and so on, having a lot of ideas, very creative. But with the Lagna Lord or Rahu Saturn on the Lagna has that 0 Digbala, so there is this confusion which can creep in. Especially we see here the Sun Rahu, this is also causing some kind of eclipse on that person. And I said that this is the main problem. We have given the main remedy for this. And also I said that this will influence the relationship, because this has to do with Venus and 7 lords from Venus, this Rahu and Saturn. So forming relationship could be problematic. And this has to do with that place of stay ambivalence, because these are the 4th lords which are related to place of stay and property and home, and this has to do also with her love life, right? 7 from Venus, and then because it's in the 2nd from Mercury, and this is also including the 10th lord from Mercury and 2nd from Moon, right? So this has to do with the work life too. So I said that this changing places all the time, not being decided, this delay, this can cause some waste of resources, right? This is 11th house of gains, resources. We have a7 there, so I said this can be especially related to clients and partners of ours. And that was all true, and we have given remedy for that. Okay guys, if you like this video so far, please click the thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like to get notification about similar videos in the future, and now let's go back to this analysis. A very important and interesting part was about the children. I said that this person is not interested in children. We see here that this Atmakaraka and Mercury in the 10th house, right? The 9th of children will be in the 12th, so this is like a being in jail. That was confirmed as true. However, the person can have children. I see here a very high fertility, the ability to have children, the 5th from Venus, and also the Karaka Yoga, the 9th lord is with Jupiter, with Atma Karaka. So if she would like to have children, then she can have exposure to that experience. She can access, we could say, this experience, but there is the attitude or preference are not in line with this experience. The other thing here would be the health. So that would be the last point in this short video, which I want to share with you. We see here 12 from Moon, which is related to the nose. So I said either your feet or your nose. I said also about the spine, but especially the nose. And the person said that this is her main complaint. She has some polyps in the nose and she would have a surgery for this. And the other very interesting thing is that curse, this problem of this eclipse, this Vayu dosha of Rahu Saturn in the Badhaka, which is related to foreign countries. She spent a lot of time in foreign countries. How now this is combined in such exotic situation? Like she said that there is some challenge to spending time with that property of her boyfriend because there is a lot of humidity and she has that allergies, right? So we see that 4th lord here, the Saturn, is in that yoga, right? And Saturn and Rahu are causing this humidity problem. So this is definitely there, especially with the Venus. But Saturn and Rahu may show either the house is old and it's almost like a ruin, or you may have this experience that the house is haunted, especially with Saturn and Rahu, but also the humidity is often a problem. And here this is in 12 from Moon, so this is showing this allergies related to nose, right? The same problem is there, and this is causing this problem with the relationships. The 7th from Venus, this Rahu Saturn, and even this position of Venus also is showing that the problem for the relationship is there. So we can see how this Vedic astrology can bring us such a detailed information about the person's life. And so this one yoga in the 11th house, this is causing the problems with health in the region of nose. It is causing the problems with the work when it comes to this either clients, partners, the A7, right? Or getting the recognition, getting the fruits of work. This is all about the 11th house. So I said that there is the premature ending to the work. When the 11th house is hit, the work cannot be finished due to one reason or the other. And she admitted that this was very much related to her side business related to properties, because she has some lands, so she wanted to create there also some source of living. For her, some additional, but there was also some government regulation. I said that there could be some government or tax problems. The Sun, Saturn, yoga is there, and of course 4th lord of properties in 11th of gains, so she has some side money from that, but because it's affliction, right? So these projects cannot run, and these projects were all for that sake of that mission, right? Atmakaraka in 10th house, career is God. So this is not just the work. This is like a mission. The work is a mission, right? Atmakaraka in the 10th house. And the second from that, the sustaining factor, there is the problem. So because of that, there are these issues which can come. So these are the main challenges for her. And we see how one challenge in the chart is influencing all these 3 areas of health, relationship, and career life. So that's it from me today, and I hope you get something out of it. If you do, please click the thumbs up, subscribe for more, and see you in the next one.